Welcome to Go Talk TV. We are here with another episode, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man.
Good to be back.
Alright, cool. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it, man. I'm gonna get your opinion on the whole Yella Beezy Mo3 situation. We all seen a video of the shooter running down Mo3 on the interstate. At first, I'm thinking Mo3 stopped the car. Then I'm start hearing, hey, the guy was shooting already, and that stopped the car, shooting up the motor and the engine, and all that shit,
Right.
shooting that bitch up. But yeah, you got the shooter that's kind of on the feminist side. Dealing with I done seen wild pictures of the man with transgender, and that's whatever. But they got Yella Beezy hemmed up on I want to say murder for hire charge, just like Dirt. And he withdrew 40,000, I think, the next day. And the courts are trying to say, hey, you use the 40 grand to pay the shooter, man.
But how are they gonna be able to prove that? Rappers take out big amounts of money all the time. They be putting it up to their hearing, dumb shit like that. So
okay, so what's your whole take on that situation? What, like, with Yella Beezy and Mo3, do you think Mo3 was jealous of Yella Beezy? I done heard stuff like that because
I heard that too though. But it's just like I don't know why Mo3 would really.
Well, we've all seen them back in the day in the studio and on stage together and stuff like that. How Charleston White kind of puts it is that if you listen to the music, Yella Beezy was the cool light-skinned guy making the party music.
And then Mo3 was like
the short, stubby nigga that's the hardcore shit. And you feel what I'm saying? Saying the female wasn't fucking with him at first and all. I don't know if that's true or not, but
I mean, I doubt a dude gonna lie about that. I mean, if anything, dude a lot in the other direction. So
yeah, he did a whole bunch of dissing, even up into his final days. He did we talking about Mo3, did a whole bunch of dissing, did a whole lot of good music, but a lot of it was dissing. Do you think Mo3 would have blew up? Not exactly the same way, because we all know when
he would have blown up still, just more gradually. Because drama like spikes popularity.
Yeah, he had some drama with him and stuff like that. Who do you think the better artist, in your opinion, was?
Only song I really recall hearing from Yella Beezy is that song on Me.
That's on Me, baby.
Yeah, that's the only song I really heard by him. And I don't know, he just seemed like a typical, just typical modern rapper from the South, typical sound. Didn't really nothing special from what I know, but Mo3 stood out more from what I heard from him. I've heard people play Mo3. Ain't really heard a bunch of niggas like playing like Yella Beezy around me like that. I'm just be real.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the song that's on Me, besides that song, I ain't heard a bunch of niggas playing this music like that.
Yeah, but alright.
I just know Mo3 can like sing also. Can Yella Beezy also sing without that auto-tune shit?
He be trying to do the thing with the singing.
But he can't really do it.
Mo3 really be
actually sing.
Yeah, he went wild so many times on Facebook just singing. That's how he really got his name. Just
that's different. That's a different level of talent though. So I mean, I think he probably just wanted something to prove that he was better, and
so
some people just be extra.
So him getting caught up with the whole 40 bands, do you think that was the 40 bands for the shooter, or do you think he was just on some rap shit?
It makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, somebody keep dissing you. I mean, if 40 bands are like shut them up, then I guess yeah. I can't say for certain. I'd have to look more into it, but yeah, I believe it. It's believable.
I say
that.
I seen something online where a guy broke down how much $40,000 is in a year. Yeah, he broke it down as it like an hourly wage for a job. I may have got the number incorrect, but it's like $11, $12 an hour if you work a full time job for a whole year. I don't know.
It'll be more than that.
But
it'll be more like 20 to 25, somewhere in that range. It'll be like at least
some way he broke the numbers.
It'll be at least 20 an hour.
Okay.
5 days a week. Well, I mean, if you work like no, you actually probably have to work like 6 days a week. Then. But it's nothing special. It's just 1 year pay.
Basically, he broke it down how the guy threw his life away behind a certain amount of money you could have got at a job in 1 year. This 2025, $40,000 isn't that much. Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody, hey, $40,000 laying in my lap, shit, I'm jump for joy. But
to catch a body, to risk throwing your life away.
That's
was something you're not even personally invested in. Like, it's just about the money. You don't even know the nigga like that. So I don't see that. Like, if you're doing all that, you better be like a homeless killing motherfucker. Like, you better not be like somebody like with a roof over your head and you paying for the shit and like you got options. Like, that's dumb as hell.
I'm also
like, at least do it for like half a meal or some shit like that. Like,
shit, I'm also seeing another video where the alleged shooter, I think that's the guy, looks just like the guy, where he's in jail and he basically standing on that shit. He basically, shit out like he's supposed to testify because he's saying Yella Beezy paid him for the hit. And here's how I look at it, man.
He's probably better off not testifying because what does he really gain that's significant,
man?
From testifying.
I seen a Vlad TV interview with 1090 Jake and shit, and he had a kind of a point where he was like, man, these people that they're getting to be the shooters are basically just like the kids in the slow class that grew up crashing out.
Crash dummies, like the true meaning of crash
dummies.
Dummies.
How these dudes are getting caught up and why they getting caught up.
Wasn't somebody in Dirk's case got caught up because they used the car for like the ski mask or some stupid shit like that? And they was told not to like leave a trace. It's something stupid.
That's stupid. But I'm thinking more like the people that's crashing out. You feel what I'm saying? Not just making stupid.
But no, I actually do believe
like
that
the people that killed Young Dolph. It don't make any. The people that killed Julio, these people are getting caught up. Not even a week into the
posting on social media.
Even before that, bro, getting away with crime today, especially murder, outright in your face murder. Bro, it's not the same, bro. It's not. They
putting themselves on camera.
You remember those TV shows? Where I almost got away with it, and all these shows. Motherfuckers run for a decade and 20 years, and they caught them when they were 60 years old.
Oh yeah, America's Most Wanted type shit.
Nah, you kill someone on Tuesday, you get your ass caught up Saturday.
Yep.
For real?
Yeah, that is true. Though.
For real. And guess what?
It was the case with who was it? Who was the niggas? The niggas who killed Duck, right? On Dirk's behalf. Really wrong. Well, they was bad half. They got caught up because they were posted in front of their vehicles, the same vehicles they used to hunt him down to get him. Right? They posted on like soon after that on speaking on the situation, saying too much.
Just like I was saying,
posted in front of their block.
The people that killed Quando Rondo's cousin and all this shit. The people that killed Dog. It's time after time we seeing this. The people that killed Julio. The people we are seeing. And then
the Quando Rondo thing is like, I was like, okay, these niggas for sure. I was like, these niggas for sure gonna get caught, because I was just like, one of the people connected to it, kinda allegedly, Break Baby. I was like, these niggas be on Adam 22 too much. I'm just like, yeah, you'll get jammed up. You on Adam 22? Like, one of the only people on there. Well, he was on there for like one episode, but he didn't really get caught up. But this is like a dude from back in the day.
So, do you think Yella Beezy will beat this?
I mean, the dude didn't testify, right? The shooter.
You know, they got to be a court date to actually testify, but he already pointed the finger.
He already pointed the finger?
He already pointed the finger. He's saying Yella Beezy paid me $40,000 for the hit, and he's standing on it. Yella Beezy didn't say shit.
Wait, did he get off of the deal first before he said this? I would assume
he's still locked up. I don't know about any type of deal. All I know is the judge reduced Yella Beezy's bond, and she made a statement telling him that he needs to take this more seriously based on his responses. I don't know what his responses was.
Yeah, me neither.
But that was her response.
Okay, well, they lowered it. You know why they lowered it? Well, if I had to guess, which I do.
He playing broke. Yella Beezy playing broke.
Oh, I thought it was instead because they reevaluated and realized they really ain't got him like they thought they got him. Or like they thought they got him. So
really, they just got dude and the word of dude. All you really have is, from my knowledge, it's just Yella Beezy withdrawing $40,000 the next day. You don't see. It's not like the Dirt situation. You're not seeing credit card swipe, money being transferred. Yella Beezy wasn't following the car to make sure the job was done and all this. And
right.
It's nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yella Beezy, like I said, as we could tell, he a smooth.
So the dude mentioned the amount.
I think he did mention the amount. If he didn't,
why is this dude already talking? That's the thing.
He's standing on it. I
don't know what he's standing on. He like, this nigga telling, so I don't know why.
Like tonight, Jay said, I think these dudes slumped like, bro, you get the crash outs that when they crash out, they gon' tell.
I mean, that's stupid because it's like you shouldn't have never even crashed if you was just gonna tell.
Well, we've seen centuries of that since. That's been before even hip hop.
It's the social media era. That's what it is. It's the social media era.
It's more.
Because now people want to just tell all their business. So we in the era of just letting people know everything.
You get a chance to tell your business, bro. These folks got a camera that's filming the highway where the guy jumps out. They are saying the guy was shooting while driving. I don't know how the hell you doing that. And saying that he was already shooting and shot up. That's why the car stopped. My question is, bro, there's no way. The gun he hopped out with, you not shooting, and you're the driver. And
automatic rifle.
But picture this. Mo3 is in the middle lane on the right-hand side. You're on the far left. If there's no shooter in the driver's seat and the gun he had, there's no way. So you're driving a vehicle on the interstate, keeping control and shooting an automatic or semi-automatic weapon or rifle or whatever out the window. That bro,
it's not very plausible. So
you're gonna run yourself off the road, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But really, I don't even know how they was able to pick dude up who did it, other than what they had like the footage.
The nigga had a ski mask, but it's still showing his face.
That's the stupid. What's the point of the ski mask?
Slow.
Yeah, fuck wrong with these niggas.
Slow shit. Bro.
And that make Yella Beezy a dumbass for even. That nigga, he a dumbass for not like paying more money to get somebody with some sense to do it. If he had done it.
My G.
That sound like cutting corners.
I knew once I seen those Vlad TV interviews. You got Yella. Remember the one Yella Beezy was shot up on when he did an interview before.
I heard that he got shot up a bunch of times.
He did an interview before. The first interview, it went kind of a clip went viral when he said, "Hey, when you blow up, people gonna say you're not this or you're not part of that," and you know that part went viral. So, but when he came back on Vlad, that's when he was shot up and shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I heard about him getting shot up.
Yeah. Then boom, who else get shot up later on and shit? You feel what I'm saying? I feel like Yella Beezy didn't do all that dissing, but they do have one freestyle out there that's like Yella Beezy talking some shit and people saying, "Oh, he talking about Mo3 and shit." But other than that, nah. They tried to say Trap Boy Freddy on the run too, but since the rumors of him being on the run, I've been out doing interviews, this and that. The YouTubers label the title, the caption, the fucking music video, well, not the music video, but the YouTube video, a certain type of way, so you can click on it. Like you're talking to Trap Boy, or are you on the run, this and that, and the whole time it's just an interview talking about.
So what exactly is he on the run for?
They trying to you know how the internet is trying, because you know Yella Beezy and Travel close. Neither one of them was cool with Mo.
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying? All this stem from some Pick 6 song and all this.
Okay, shit. Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, all that shit, man. But where that shit started getting bloody.
It sounds like some dumb nigga shit. Like I don't see like where's the real issue for the first person who did to even do that. And
then here's another thing I'm hearing. They saying that wasn't the only car on the video. They said it was the guy that was in front of him that jumped out with a gun, and there was another car trailing Mo3. So this is what they're saying. He was caught up on the bridge, and it's like, what you gonna do? Jump off the bridge?
I heard about that tactic where they like box people.
Yes, but I'm like, damn. And the whole time you trying to fumble. You're not trying to fumble, but you're fumbling and trying to get into the stash spot where the gun is. It's not just like in the glove compartment. It's some type of stash spot. If you know what I'm saying. And you know your adrenaline going, people shots firing, and I'm like, shit. G, even if you would have got to that gun, shit, you got somebody hopping out like this, running you down while traffic. And if you had someone else trying to box you in,
yeah, it's over.
Yeah, I don't know how much that pistol would have did anyway, but it's a thought that what if thought, but yeah, but
yeah.
Do you think he left a legacy behind?
Who?
Mo3. Now we're not talking about Yella Beezy on that one. We can't take his mentality, but Mo3. Do you think he left a legacy behind?
See, it's a tough one nowadays. It's tough to say because nowadays people be too quick.
I ain't saying was he.
So want to call people. No, I'm talking about legend. People be too quick.
I wasn't calling him a legend.
You got to put some years on it.
No, but what I'm saying, a legacy. I didn't call him a legend or a GOAT. Everyone has a legacy, like a story, a history, a story,
right?
Something that keeps their name ringing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, his name is gonna keep ringing. Okay. I mean, I just don't know the extent. So you got to put some years on it.
Do you think, in your own opinion, in the next, I'm gonna say 10, not 5, because in 5 I think they'll still be talking about. But in the next 10 years, do you think they'll still be talking about Mo3? In 2035.
I mean, it'll be like mainly people from like pretty much just people from the South, yeah. I see that, but I don't see people in other regions of the country really.
You got that music though.
Yeah, he does.
He got that music.
It's got that appeal in the South. Yeah, in the South here.
No.
It does, but just because we might still talk about, I mean, other people gonna give a fuck like that. No, I don't see that.
You don't think after his passing, his music was more than just in the South?
Not if some a wave of niggas come around like years later talking about, oh, he influenced me and all that. Then yes, that's why I say you got to put some years on it and really feel the ripple.
I think that's it. We talk about Mo3 in 10 years. They still talk about.
I mean, I'm saying we will, but it's not gonna be like just nationwide, like that.
No, I don't
mainly in the South. It's gonna be pretty much just in the South,
I don't think,
which is still a big deal. That's still a big deal.
I don't think just in the
But
South.
let's not like overestimate. It's not gonna be like
I don't overestimate it. I just think by his passing, his music has expanded globally, but by it doing that,
globally.
Check it. Let me. I just think because the type of music he has, he does have a certain type of music that I feel that can last. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely will.
And he has certain management people that control his music that's steadily going into that vault, putting out music and adding the right now talent to it.
Just keep it going. It's just rough because I'm just like, damn, like it just would have been so much better for somebody like that to still be here building.
You said that about Nip. So yeah, I understand.
So it's just like, I mean, yeah, like it was like certain people was just like they had it.
That big what if, man.
They had it.
But I think he was just dissing too much, though. I think he was dissing
because it's like, yeah, you left behind enough to be remembered, but it's just like you would have had so much more. And so it's just like, it's fucked up. It's like somebody took something from us that we didn't even know was as valuable. We knew it was valuable. We didn't know it was that valuable until it's just not here. And then it's just like, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he would have blew.
I mean, he will be remembered. Okay, like outside the South, yeah, to a degree. But this is mainly going to be in the South. Just like, okay, when Nipsey Hussle is, well, he had more, his influence is more widespread, but it's still going to be mainly him, West Coast.
I guess, but I don't think just the South. But
here's one of the things that affects
it. He was just in the South before he passed. Mm-hmm. And then after the passing, it was like, okay.
It's expanding a little bit into other regions.
And I think by that happening and the type of catalog that he has, the type of artist that he had, the type of sound, the production, this and that, even outside some of the gang rah shit that he might, she has those songs where it's
his music has like real soul to it.
There we go.
So it's definitely gonna it's gonna keep going, Yeah, people's gonna still keep fucking with it. His name is still gonna be ringing.
Cause niggas still gonna
I just don't
because of what.
I just can't say like how far out. I just know it's gonna be significant though. I just don't know how far.
I can see I can see myself in my 50s still bumping some Mo3. That's some good ass music. That's some good ass for someone that can actually sing and actually make actual songs.
One of the things that would have helped that I believe is also like we already did kind of like. I mean, like he had an online presence, but it's just like
shit. Yeah.
To
go viral.
But yeah, also I'm thinking, I'm thinking of people working their way into the algorithm. Like, how you see like the motivational YouTube short clips and stuff, and there'll be some life lesson in it, some sort of gems being dropped. Right? It'll be like with Nip, you'll see a bunch of those with Nip.
I think.
And like where it's like snippets of interviews, if Mo3 has those, then he for sure his name's really gonna be ringing to have those. So Those stick with people.
He was more, and
the interviews matter.
Yeah, in Mo3's interviews, he was more aggressive. He was still dissing, and it was basically like, man, fuck them niggas. They don't fuck with me. Fuck all his interviews. Like, man, I don't fuck with that.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine to have.
That's how his interviews was.
Because that's just how you really feel. So that's cool. That's nothing wrong with that. But it's like that can't just be all your interviews. That's no good.
That makes sense. All the interviews.
Because it's like, how do you want people to remember you? That's not good.
Yeah, that's
like the stuff in the music, carry it across in the damn, an interview.
His interviews wasn't the same as
the God fearing stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't on that in his interviews, not the God fearing stuff. You feel what I'm saying? He'll have his gospel, he'll have his music, and he'll have his gospel in his music. He'll have his struggle in his music. He'll have.
I'll give you an example.
But in the interviews, it's basically man, fuck the niggas.
That brings to mind, look, because Dolph had that, but he said other stuff in the interviews.
Yeah.
He emphasized the importance of, being a boss, doing your own thing, and all that stuff.
He still got clips going. Because he said certain things that Mo3 didn't have those powerful words besides, I don't fuck with them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
And he would have had a lot more to say, even if he had lived just at least like 5 more years, he would have had so much more to say, I believe.
He would have had a lot more dissing.
Man, I think he would have actually kind of grew up a little bit. He would have had some wisdom.
Shit, no. I don't remember dissing for.
I'm not saying that he wrong to say that.
I'm fired, boy.
But to just harp on that like the whole time, that's not a good look.
Shit, no, homie.
Because then it just makes it seem like you just a salty, like it just makes it seem like you just a lonely, hating ass nigga.
He wouldn't let shit slide, boy. Even up to this last.
Like it's like is these niggas? Is he responding to sneak dissing or is he just like starting shit?
Man, his last few songs, slide on them and all that shit, man. Would you ever heard them songs, man? This nigga talking some shit, man. You add 5 more years to that shit, G, man. Come on, bro. Homie was dissing. I ain't lying. It was just the fact.
But I heard that somebody allegedly, like his manager, was like gassing him up to like.
Rainwater, man. I don't know. Nigga probably was like that already, G.
Nah, yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
I'm telling you, the way bro is, bro, the way bro put himself out there like that, bro, man, homie was on that shit. It's just you stand on certain shit. It's sometimes people pass by certain shit, just what it is. But yeah, homie Mo3. Another good.
But also too, another thing I notice is like nowadays this is just the era of like the crash outs becoming popular rappers. See, that's really what it is.
Man, like I said, I don't think he ain't make his. He had a few crash out moments, but he didn't make his name off the crash out. It was going viral on social media, singing and shit. But then also he'll make those later on. He'll make those songs talking about this and that, and they'll build up traction as well.
Yeah, but it's like that's true. I get what you're saying, but it's like now where people just kind of gravitate towards people who can't seem to like control their mouths, control their actions.
When people are gravitated toward mess spirit. If I post some
like people who are just addicted, people who are addicted to drama, like they gravitate to people addicted to drama.
If I post something messy online, the views, the algorithms, like it's gonna be put in front of people. They're gonna view it more. It's gonna get more views than, let's say, I post a clip of a interview, something positive or something this, something that. It has to be something controversial or some people are drawn to that.
That is true. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's the time we're living in. You feel what I'm saying?
The algorithm rewards drama.
What? Yeah, I'm telling you.
But really, mainly when it comes to like black people. So really, when it comes to black
Drama. What circulates quicker? But good news or bad news?
Oh, definitely bad news. Definitely bad news.
Come on. I'm telling you, right? I'm telling you. Shit, I motherfucking went.
News about somebody getting locked up or getting shot there, that definitely travels.
I'm telling you, brother. One time I personally went viral. It's because of this. It wasn't nothing. I do all this posting, all this, and that. A situation like that happens, and boom, you get all these views. That's let you know. Anytime I posted anything in a certain way, that got more views than positivity. So it's just.
But you know what? I can't even talk shit because I like if I see certain titles, even though I enjoy the positive stuff. Now, if I see certain titles where it's like covering some sort of drama or how something played out, I want to see how the shit play out. Maybe I want the shit to go well.
Millions and millions of.
I may want to see the shit go well, but I just want to know because it's like I'm already a little bit invested because it's just like. And this name is tied to this name.
And how many other millions of people think like that?
You know, like the Big U shit. Like, why do I give a fuck about that? I'm not even tied to nothing on the West Coast.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in another episode. But, like I say, Yella Beezy, Mo3, bro. Do you think Yella Beezy should have moved a little bit? You think it was kind of sloppy how he did it? If he did it?
Yeah, because don't rappers like oftentimes will have like the stacks of money like in the vaults. Like they'll already have some of the cash ready to go if they want certain stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to
handle.
I'm not going to.
So because then you couldn't really connect it to him because it's like,
I'm not.
Hey, like he took this money out months before.
I'm not going to no bank because that's where he had to go to.
Because how would you connect it?
You can't withdraw no 40 bands on no ATM. Not that I think.
Well, you got to go inside.
You got to go inside and ID and all this and that. So
right, because you can't withdraw about a few thousand.
Yeah, a few. We don't have black cards and stuff. We have. Yeah, that's we got regular people cards.
Right, I'm talking about if you got like a black card.
But even then, I don't think
it's a few thousand.
Just only the ATM only holds so much. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. And the cards got the limits. So yeah. But had he taken out 100,000, right? Hear me out. If he had taken out, let's just as an example, already had on go like 100, 200,000, something like that, right? Like more than he was gonna pay the shooter. Then it wouldn't be, this dude said 40,000, and we see this 40,000 transactions standing out in his transaction history. That's sloppy. That's sloppy.
I would.
Why wasn't it 200,000 months in advance, just already out, just cause like in a vote or something? You know how the rappers keep the cash and stuff. Like, why wouldn't he just have just 200,000, right? And then just get a shooter the 40,000 out of that. Because then you couldn't trace the connection. Because it's months apart and it's not, hey, 40,000 taken out here. He got 40,000.
I wouldn't have gave the shooter shit. You did that. You snitch on me, bitch. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You did that yourself. I'm just talking shit.
He probably should have paid more to pay somebody who wouldn't snitch. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. But everybody telling. Everybody get jammed up. They telling. That's how these folks saw. It's not. It's the cameras.
It's a weird thing.
But these motherfuckers is telling. These motherfuckers.
They'll do things. They'll put themselves in situations where they do certain things in a certain way that I'm gonna guarantees them getting caught. Just to tell, it's like, dude, if you was just gonna tell him that you could have, humbly speaking, you could have just not fucking got caught, or you could have just not done it. Either way, but it's like, you could have not do it to get caught.
I'm fed. But yeah, I don't think Trap Boy Freddy on the run. Yella Beezy, I think he gonna beat that shit though. He got more money than a snitch. All you saying is
that dude gonna serve life without parole. Well, how is $40,000 worth that?
He got more. He can play for better lawyers. He gonna beat that shit. It ain't like the dirt shit where you got money.
But the money to get a lawyer that could beat that is just like that's a significant chunk out there, 40,000 in it.
Shit, boy, you facing murder.
He might need the whole 40,000 to get the lawyer to beat that. Way more.
40,000 is just to get started, bro. You know how long them court cases be drug on and all.
Right, so he'll probably need $250,000. I don't know.
Man, they said the lawyer that got ASAP Rocky out charges $2,400 an hour. Look at you, I'm telling you.
That sounded right.
Son. I seen him with the interview. He said he charged $2,400 an hour. Let's say he used that lawyer. Therefore, they gonna last.
But it's probably but it's also gonna cost a celebrity more because it's just like they got bigger problems, more money, more problems.
Yeah.
So of course, their fees is gonna be. So look at it as like a tax almost. They get taxed more, literally.
He gonna need a celebrity lawyer.
So somebody
you was in
like this
video running down this man broad daylight on the highway.
He ain't got enough money. He ain't got enough.
He cooked.
He needs 6 figures, at least 6 figures.
Boy, you need millions. Boy, what? You need millions, boy. Shit, boy. But let's say he spent like $1 million trying to fight that last murder and all that shit. And all
that case is
so I'm like, shit. And that's him.
Yeah, that is true.
And he wasn't on camera running down somebody with a gun.
Yeah, so
a motherfucker told on him. You feel what I'm saying? And he had to spend that.
Yeah.
So imagine what dude would have to spend.
This dude I don't know, his lawyer better have to claim that he's like slow, like literally slow.
And then I think this happened in Texas. Bro, you know that's death.
Yeah, they get the death penalty.
They're not finna. Boy, this is a high profile person. Even though
he's gonna get I reckon he's either gonna get life or death penalty, so yeah.
I don't ever think I want to see one of these niggas fried. When we always get that,
I don't want to see that.
Hold on. We always get that. They facing the death penalty. When one of these motherfuckers gonna actually get something to the death penalty?
I mean that happens rarely.
We seen one situation where guy just recently passed away in a gas chamber and shit like that. But it was a regular nigga. And they said he got accused of a crime. And the crime he got accused of, he does no DNA evidence of him nowhere on the scene.
See, that's the problem right there with the cases. That's why they shouldn't be able to even be.
He got the gas chamber.
I don't even trust people who falsely convict niggas to be in charge of putting people to death.
Man, these rappers, and you know, Texas gonna do it. If Texas shoots the death penalty, they go way quicker than like I heard Florida wait about 20 or so years.
I don't see a point in like it's just like. If you go wait that long, that means you can't really prove shit. That means you're not even really confident. So it's like, I guess you better let that motherfucker go then.
Shit, you wish the law worked like that. How many people have died in jail about some shit that they haven't done? And they get let out of jail. We're sorry for you spending 45 years in the jail. Here's $1 million.
Yeah, I'm just like
45 years of my life.
For $1 million, it's like now you should kill. Now you really should do it.
God damn! I seen a clip of a guy. He was like,
at that point, they really should just do something, and then they got shit just have to let them go because it's like they already did the time for a crime they didn't commit. So if they really did something, now let them go. I mean, they already did the time for it. So
you cannot get that time back, bro. That's
why I don't
imagine you have to sit down for 30, 40 years for something you know in your heart you did not commit. But Nah, you get like, and then later on they like, oh, we're sorry. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I get okay. I'm still alive, but you just took everything from me.
Yeah.
And I probably begged and pleaded and tried to tell you it wasn't me, and you just didn't give a damn. And you
Really, they know. They know they be bullshit. They know they did it, but they just
somebody.
like
They need to get somebody.
they just need to find some vague black person. If somebody said a black person, they just gotta find like anyone. If they can't find the actual one, because that'll be too much actual work. So
shit, you know how they do it now.
They lazy. So
you get enough witnesses. You has that
intimidate witnesses.
That circumstantial evidence.
They be stacking the jury a certain way. They'll gotta make sure it's an all white jury. I don't trust
these people play. G.
I wouldn't even trust a jury with half the people is white on there come regarding a crime regarding no black person. Like, nah, jury of your peers. So I believe that a crime pertaining to some black person accused of doing something to whoever. You just put some black people on that jury.
But I just like how grandma held that shit down for Yella, man. They was trying to find out Yella Beezy income and all that shit. Why he ain't born out and shit. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's the right answer.
I'm not. Mama held it down, boy. She was seeing in her face too. I'm not in charge of that. I have no idea. Boy, they could get shit out of her. I said, that's my dog.
That's real. That's what's up.
If anybody don't love you, Mama love you.
I'm just like, damn, he should have made sure he had a shooter who would respect this procedure.
I'm telling you. But man,
because had he not said nothing and maybe,
shit, no.
And not been on camera, I don't know why was he on camera? The dude, the shooter.
Niggas just hop on the shit. He not on like camera, like I'm filming you for camera. It's like, you know how they have cameras on the lights and all that shit.
So the street camera
on the interstate caught the whole shit.
And he had like a shitty mask.
The mask went around his face. The face is still showing. Even these days, the mask is not enough. Even if you covered it, it's not enough. With
the license plates, there's that.
Cell phones, cars, this and that, all this shit. Well, you just not getting away with that. And you doing some shit like that. Broad daylight on the interstate. There's other vehicles there. You telling me
they also got the satellites watching them.
You telling me people, all this traffic, witness you hop out your vehicle and run somebody down, shoot them down, and nobody called the police. No one said it. Come on, bro. Now you better stop. Bro. There's too many civilians out there, bro. Bro, come on, bro. You do something like that, broad daylight, someone's pulling out their phone to either record you or call the police. Boy, let grandma somewhere in one of them cars be too scared. Boy, she calling the boy, come on. As soon as they get off the next exit, they get the fuck away.
Too many nosy people. It's just like,
I just witnessed somebody get gunned down on the interstate. And them type of calls coming in back to back. And they see you on camera, and this, and come on, bro.
But yeah, I think, I would be surprised, because I'm not even used to hearing about rappers actually serving life, besides C Murder, who even I believe he not going to really serve his whole life. I believe he going to get out. I can see that. But as far as, because I don't see no rapper really that have made it really serve life.
I'm so tired of hearing this.
I believe they just going to make the shooter serve life.
I'm so tired of hearing Reach facing death penalty. I don't see nobody dying. I don't want. I'm sorry.
That's because it don't really be. It just don't happen.
You spend the rest of your life in jail. Shit. By the time you die, I'm gonna be dead. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna forget about your ass.
Yeah, they probably. Yeah, I reckon they just go. The shooter is gonna serve. Well, he probably just gonna serve like maybe. Yeah, at least you gotta be at least 20. Gotta be. So I don't know if he really gonna serve for life. I don't know if it's gonna be that.
You don't think the shooter's gonna serve life?
I mean, it's possible. It's likely. It's likely. It's likely. It's not guaranteed. It's likely.
You cold-blooded murdered somebody in 4K in the broad day. Bro, not only you killed him, you were at risk
it's of likely.
You was at risk of shooting and killing other people. Y'all know bullets ain't got a name. You are just put your car in park and you hopping out and.
But then again, you know what? Because it's first degree and not second degree, and that's what really just fucks it up for them. So you know, yeah, they probably just gonna go ahead and kill him. I don't know. Either way,
cook his ass, fry his ass, fry his ass.
I mean, either way, I see. It can go either way with that. I mean, it makes no sense that he'd do that, but hey, it's gonna be one of those for him. But Yella Beezy, he ain't gonna really do no real time for that.
No, I think Yella gonna beat it. He ain't got as like how Dirk got that shit stacked up against him. Yella Beezy ain't, from what I'm hearing, ain't got that shit stacked up against him. Just a nigga trying to tell.
It's not a Rico against dude, so he probably ain't gotta worry.
Yeah, no Rico.
Yeah, if it was like a Rico, then it's over with.
He just gotta beat that shit. I think he gonna beat that shit. But you know, I don't encourage violence. I don't this and that. But I think he gonna beat that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna beat that. Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess like that. But I mean, he not gonna do no real time. I'll say that he ain't gonna do no real time.
Yeah.
Because even if he was guilty, okay, what does like conspiracy to commit murder carry? I mean, is it known to conspiracy? Not the murder itself, but the conspiracy.
Hold on.
To. I just know ain't no statute of limitations on it. That's it. But I don't know if it carries the same time. It's like you committing the murder yourself.
I'm about to ask Google this. How long do you get for conspiracy to commit murder? A life imprisonment. The maximum term of imprisonment authorized by a statute of conspiracy to murder is.
What state? Because mine is showing a state. Mine is showing California. So we talking about for Texas. We gotta look at Texas. Yeah, because each state is gonna carry its different ranges. See, that's why I said, look, because in Texas, conspiracy to commit murder is punishable as a first-degree felony, which means it carries a sentence of 5. Which I figure it was going to be like around 5, right? So even if he's guilty, it's like, okay, 5. Because they don't be giving these rappers no real time for their bullshit. So, but 5 to 99 years of life in prison.
5 to 99. You get the low end. They not gonna get this nigga no 5 years.
They ain't about to give him no 99. You really think they?
You talking about Yella Beezy?
Yeah, they ain't gonna give because they be giving these niggas slaps on the wrist for their little bullshit.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking of
No, dude getting life, dude.
Okay.
Dude getting not. Yeah. He probably get life. He or maybe 20. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be in 20 to life. We'll just say
that. Shit. Well,
like if he's lucky, 20. We'll say that if he's that dude. But Yella Beezy, yeah, he'll get like 5, but he ain't about to get no fucking. He ain't gonna get no 10. I bet you ain't get no 10, no 20.
I don't care what they get. I don't care. That don't change my life.
Yeah, it don't affect mine either. But yeah, he not about to get no real time. They don't really suffer the consequences for their actions like that.